Good day, everyone. This is Brian again. Today I'm gonna be doing two videos this week. Both of them are in regards to questions I get on MT4 and issues people have with it. The first and most common one I get is my MT4 is frozen. What the hell can I do? And when they Google it, most of the time what they find is an answer that says uninstall, reinstall, lose everything, which for me isn't really an acceptable way of doing it. So we're just gonna take a look at an easy way to fix you up, hopefully, when MT4 is frozen. Basically what'll happen, you open up MT4, it locks up immediately. This is normally caused by an indicator or an EA. The custom indicators people download sometimes they will just cause MT4 to lock up for one or more reasons. Either the indicator is trying to look back into the complete history of what you have on your chart, and your computer can't handle it, it's coded incorrectly. It could be any number of reasons, but for whatever reason it is, without having to uninstall and reinstall MT4, we're going to take a quick look on how to get you fixed up without having to screw around with all that. So the first thing you'd want to do is you open up MT4 and bam, it freezes up. Well, you need to take note of one thing on the screen. If we look down here, right here, if we hold the mouse over it, mine says itch, ICH, because this is itchy. But it's the profile that's freezing you up, because whenever MT4 opens up, it opens up a profile. If you haven't ever set up profiles down here, it's just going to say default. Like on me, I got bunches of profiles, tutorial 1, tutorial 2, default. Yours might say default, or if you have one set up, it's going to show you a profile. So you need to take note of what profile is running, because that is what's actually freezing up your MT4. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and close MT4. If you have to, now that it's frozen, one of the things that's going to happen is you might not be able to. So what you want to do is you want to hold down Control, you want to hold down Alt, and with your other finger, press Delete. That's going to bring up your Task Manager. So you want to click on Task Manager if it does give you the option. Just depending on which operating system you're running, if it's Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7. I'm on Windows 8, unfortunately. Go away. So when the Task Manager comes up, now for Windows 8, it's going to be right here, MetaTrader 32-bit. If you are on Windows 7, Vista, or XP, it is going to look similar to this. Not exactly, but similar. You're going to be looking for something that says terminal.exe. You will right-click it, and you're going to want to do End Task. That will immediately cause it to, your computer will then force it to close and shut down. Okay, so now, yay, our computer's back to us, MT4 isn't frozen up, and we can proceed from here. So what you want to look for next is, normally MT4 will install a file onto your desktop, which is the icon you click on to open it. In this case, mine's Terminal Shortcut. You're going to right-click it, and you're going to go to Properties. Now what should come up is, if it doesn't, make sure you're on the Shortcut tab. If you're on the Shortcut tab, now for Windows, let's see if I can get this right, Windows 8, Windows 7, Vista, you're going to do Open File Location, and I think on Windows XP it says Find Target or Go to Target. But once you click that, it's going to open up the directory for you that MT4 is installed to. I'm trying to keep this simple so you don't have to screw around with Start, Click, My Computer, and then dig around to find your install directory. But what you're going to come up with is this. So what you want to do is you want to go into Profiles, and for instance, I was in itch, ICH. You're going to go into here. Now, let's make this clear. You're going to go into the I can't talk. You're going to go into the directory of whichever profile you're running. So if I was running default, I would go into default. If I was running TAUS, I'd go in there. And I was running itch, so I would go in there. Now, you can see I had 10 charts, and it says 10 charts. What you want to do is select them all. The easiest way to do that, just hold down the Control button, press the letter A. It will highlight everything in the directory, and then you'd press delete. I'm not going to do that because this is an active one. I don't want to mess it up. But let's go into tutorial 1. Okay, so Control A. Now I'm going to press the delete button, or you can right click and delete. It may pop up saying you need administrative rights to do so. If it does, just go ahead and click on yes, and it will delete them for you. Now that that's closed, you can go ahead back. You'll just close this window, and you'll close this window. Now go ahead and open your MT4 back up. Pretend I did it. Click, click. And it will open up. It's going to come up with a plain gray screen, no charts on it at all. So let's try it real quick. I deleted tutorial 1, I think, so I'm going to switch to tutorial 1. This is what you're going to get. Absolutely nothing on your screen because you deleted out the profile. You deleted out how this one was set up. Now when you do add a new chart to the screen, it is going to take a little bit to open because it's going to have to download everything again for that. So don't be concerned if it takes a little bit to open up your charts again. Now, let's talk about, if you haven't done so, what can you do in the future so that if you have to delete these profiles, what is the quickest way that you're going to be able to get back up and running? And I've covered this in other videos, but I'm going to cover it real quick again. So if you do have it, all you're simply going to have to do is go to template and load up your template again. Like this one is itchy mod. Click on it, it loaded up my template. If it would have been something else, I'd just go to template and, I don't know, TA test. But let's put it back to where it should be. Template. Okay, now let's say for instance I did not have a template set up, and this is definitely something you want to take the time and set up a template. So it happens. MT4 will lock up, freeze up. This is a bit of an older software, so don't worry about if it does, but now you don't have to uninstall, reinstall. So what you want to do is add in all your indicators again, throw everything back on your charts. Once your template is set up, or once you have it set up and you're ready to save the template, what you're going to do is just simply chart set up, everything looks pretty, right click, go to template, and go to save template. Give it a lovely name. Lovely. Good God, I got alerts everywhere today. Okay, give it a name, and you hit save. Once you hit save, ignore my screen. I'm running a virus scan right now, so it's plus I have long story. Anyway, just hit save, and it'll save it. And then when you right-click again, when you go to templates, you can either do load template, and it'll bring. I gotta fix that. It'll either bring up the window where you can load the template, or in this case, you can just pick the template from this list, and you'll be ready to go. So that pretty much sums it up. If you have any questions, as usual, hit me up on the forums, Skype, whatever, email me, I don't care. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it saves you a little bit of a headache. The other video I'll be covering is the performance of MT4, and I'll probably post this one in the same forums as that one in the same forums as this one. We're going to show you what to do if MT4 is lagging, dragging, slowing you down. All right, thanks for your time, and you all have a great day.